I'm checking the microphone with my mask on. Checking it without my mask on. Sounds great. Oh. Yeah. Good. Cool. I'm ready if you are. I didn't know where you went. It's good. Should I start?
Do you think there's a decent view?
Sorry?
Is there a decent
Yeah,
view?
you can see us. You can see you setting up the telescope.
Got good audio? Go for it.
Why does it say now tap on preview program button or drag video sources to program? Oh, is it already live? It says in stream.
Upper right, what's it say? Oh, it wasn't already live?
I guess so. Hey, can y'all hear me? Are you already seeing us live? We hadn't realized that we'd started the stream. Cool. Great. How's everybody doing?
I think we're going to lose that in just a second.
Oh, really? Okay,
I don't know
so
what happened over here.
it's looking good over here.
Yep.
Mike is live. Okay, so if I don't lose you, because we're not sure what happened at the console, but it seems to me that everything is good, I'll just explain. So please feel free to ask me questions. I'm following the comments. But right now, we are just a couple of miles away from the launch pad, and you're seeing a behind-the-scenes view as Ryan finishes setting up the telescope over here. That is what he always uses to track the rocket after liftoff. So this is the SpaceX Starlink mission. It's the 9th ever Starlink mission, and history is really being made because not only is this the first time that SpaceX is launching their rideshare program, which means that there are 58 SpaceX Starlink satellites on board, but there are 3 satellites from Planet on board. So it's really cool that now that SpaceX is often launching these Starlink satellites, there's room to put other satellites on board, and it's bringing down the cost of access to space for a lot of startups. That's really exciting. Additionally, if you hadn't seen, for the first time in history, the entire weather support team at the 45th Space Wing, the whole weather squadron is led by females. And it was not intentional. It just so happened to be. And they thought to themselves, wow, this is really amazing. We're all females. This is a story. So they invited us to come check out their whole control center the other day. It was really awesome. Hey, Harry, how you doing? Thank you, Starman, for your amazing moderation. I feel like, I don't know, how can we set up a tip jar? So appreciate you. So we're working on getting another view, not only another cinema camera view, but a telescope view potentially. Ryan, right now, you can barely see him in the foreground, is putting together the flight simulator joystick controls. And if I can get my phone view, I'll have a hand cam to kind of show you around the setup. That'll be exciting. Hey, Ronnie. It's so good to see you guys. You guys are, like, no matter the time of day or night, you're always with me. I really appreciate you all. All right, let's see if I can get this other view here. Let's see. Yeah, I'm connected to that. And you know, you guys, this really could be a pretty exciting show because it's looking like, even though there are some clouds in the sky, it's beginning to clear up a bit. We've got a gorgeous view of the moon. But because of the time that this is launching, it's quite possible that once the rocket is high enough in the atmosphere, if the clouds don't obscure it, the sun is going to light up not only the sun but also the lights from, second stage burn and all this. It's going to light up all of the gorgeous plumes around the rocket, and we're going to probably get that thing that we call the twilight phenomenon. Some people call it the jellyfish or the nebula effect, but hopefully that happens. How does it sound for everybody, by the way? Good volume? I guess it's a little quiet, huh? Just listen for myself. Check, 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 check. Maybe not. Okay, great. Hey, Zoom. Gosh, Zoom. Boy, do I miss you. I am really feeling the burn right now. Aren't you, buddy?
Yeah, or the absence of.
The absence of the burn is felt. So, Zoom is our fearless leader at our Burning Man camp, BRO, Black Rock Observatory. Ronnie, you would love it. Oh my gosh, you belong there. So, Ronnie's the director of the Louisville Astronomical Society Dark Sky Site. That observatory is absolutely amazing. Well, what Zoom and the rest of us do, Major Tom, all the buds, we build a huge, beautiful dome with a beautiful telescope. Zoom, maybe you can add some info about the size of the telescope and everything. But we basically show off the night sky every single night of Burning Man, except for Temple Burn and Man Burn, right? Until what, 4 in the morning? It's absolute magic. There is nothing more exciting and beautiful that I've ever done, probably in my life. Got a meteorite museum and everything. Do you guys hear the birds? There's a nest right over to our right. So I'm not sure why my phone won't connect to Sling, but anyway, just so you know.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna
Um,
set it up to record a video. I have already connected to CP Portal, so it just won't get beyond that.
log back into it.
Yeah, keeps going to the same screen. So
Is there any way to close that screen?
yeah, I've closed it and reopened it a few times. So I'm just gonna.
Yeah, I don't know if additional views are going to work at all, actually.
Okay, that's
So
fine.
we'll see what happens.
I believe in you. So we are working on additional views, but what's cool that you probably can't tell right now, but in the view that you have, where it looks like we're setting up for an astronomy session here, um, you can see two lights on the horizon to the right of us, and the first one on the right is the tiny rocket that will not look tiny at the moment of liftoff, which is 5. That thing just to the right of Ryan.
Okay, I have a view for you.
Oh, cool. I've got another view. I knew it.
So
I believe in you. Split screen. So fancy, you guys. We have a brand new live stream mobile setup that we've been working on, so I'm actually surprised how good the connection seems. We only have like 3 bars and no bonder, but seems to be going well.
Yeah,
Oh,
set up over here. But
cool.
if you want to go live.
We hang on for a second. I'm going to put it, wow, I'm getting eaten alive by mosquitoes. I'm going to put it in this tripod so I'm not making people seasick. Y'all, we need science. We need science. We've always needed it. More than ever, we need science, awe, and wonder, right? That is it. This thing's a little... Oh, so itchy. Oh my god. Okay, at least now I can like set it down and it's not unbearable for people to watch.
Oh, I see.
So,
Yeah, I don't know what's
like maybe I
interesting
can...
going on there.
Whoa, dust cams coming at you.
And that's not live until we
Yeah.
program. Okay, great.
Foreshadowing. Oh my gosh, these mosquitoes are crazy. Small price to pay. Totally worth it. Oh, cool. Shut the muck up. That's a good, I like your name. I'm glad that you are enjoying this. So I have told people to totally set up in another tab, in another window, the SpaceX live stream for after launch. You'll want to stick around after launch in case we can replay the telescope views, or in case we're able to catch that sweet twilight effect that may happen. But in order to catch the landing of the rocket, we won't have that view because it's landing out on the barge. Of course, I Still Love You, out in the Atlantic Ocean, way too far away from here, so you don't want to miss that. I don't know the exact minutes, but that typically happens like 10, 12 minutes after launch, so just keep your eye on that. And keep in mind that there is a little bit of a delay, maybe like a 30 to 42 second delay between what's actually happening and our feed that you get. So if you're in Florida and you plan to look up, just keep an eye on the time. It's 5:21 on the dot that this thing is going to take off soon. And just so you know, buddy, time check, it's 5:17, okay?
That's just crazy.
I know. Do you need anything? Can I help you?
No,
All right, I'm going to give you guys this really weird... Low internet upload speed. Yep. Continue broadcast.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, guys. So it might be that I'm adding too much data with...
Shouldn't change.
Okay.
I think.
All right, so you guys are looking at a split screen view where with the hand cam, I'm showing you what you can probably just barely see here. That is Ryan setting up the telescope in the dark over here, and you can see his laptop. You can see these crazy flight simulator joysticks. Trying to give you a good view. So one of them, on the left, I think, controls it's the throttle, and the other is direction. So this is super fun. He's just prepping this and prep for launch so that he can manually track the rocket with the telescope. And sometimes the connection is finicky, and we have issues where we just kind of have to turn it off and back on again and hope for the best. And This is what spaceflight is all about. You know, it's crazy. You know, we're out in the middle of a field, surrounded by mosquitoes and alligators and beauty, and low internet connection. And what time is it? 5 in the morning. It's amazing. I would have it no other way. I'm gonna set this down. Oh, I'm sorry, the audio. I'm so sorry about that. I always forget.
Up here, audio mixer.
Yeah.
There you go.
Can you hear my audio from here, hopefully? So I'm speaking into the phone now because it looks like my mic, I'm not sure why the mic stopped working. It's really odd. But let me know if you can hear me at least, so you know what I'm saying to you. So that's weird. I hear myself twice when I turn on both mics, but for some reason you guys are not hearing one of those mics. How strange. Okay, well anyway, this works. Wow, okay. So, oh my gosh, do you see the little burning ember at the horizon? You may not, but we are seeing the landing straight in front of us. Wow, that's gorgeous. It's about to disappear behind the horizon clouds. Maybe we're going to hear the sonic boom come back as it lands. Oh, wow. I just saw it hit the ground, or hit the horizon. Wow. That's amazing. Wow. Wow, I'm hearing the mic stopped working when you switched to the phone. Okay. Oh, whoa. Do you see this? Do you see the landing? Oh my gosh. Okay, so, huh? Second stage is what we're seeing. Wow. I really hope you guys can hear me. My God. I don't know if you will be able to see this, but if it sounds like Ryan's got some really beautiful telescope footage coming, so photos. We do what we can. Oh, I see what's going on. Wow. Wow. That is the second stage making its way to orbit. Do you see it just below the cloud line? Right above the horizon, there's this bright white light. And that is the second stage just circling the Earth and entering orbit. That is not actually coming back down to the ground. These are the crazy phenomenons that we always experience out here. You never know what you're going to expect. It's always so beautiful. Wow. And as we're about to lose it. Gone. Goodbye. Oh, wow. So if you watch now, I would switch over to the SpaceX, SpaceX.com/webcast, or just go to their YouTube channel and watch live to watch those satellites deploy. So there are 3 planet satellites, there are 58 Starlink satellites, and it's really cool to watch them deploy from the spacecraft. So I recommend doing that. And meanwhile, we actually have to now very quickly, as always, clean up, pack up, and get out of here. But we have tracking telescope footage. We have, we're about to, at like 9 a.m., we're going to pick up our remote cameras, which we placed at the launch pad. I'm so excited to see what those got. That usually includes slow-mo, 180 stereoscopic VR, beautiful footage that Ryan captures. So, oh, I'm seeing another beautiful bright light on the horizon. That might be a star. Guys, just the most beautiful night. You know, oh good, live landing success, nailed the landing. So just so you guys know, SpaceX reuses the boosters. SpaceX also reuses the fairings. And for this particular launch, the booster that supported this launch previously supported the SpaceX CRS-19 and CRS-20 missions. Those are NASA's science and payload resupply missions that go to the space station. And the fairings those were previously used. One half of the fairing was used for the JCSat Pacific 1 mission, and the other flew on the third Starlink mission for SpaceX. And I know there are folks among us that have been following this closely. They are experimenting with some new methods and techniques to darken the satellite significantly. They've been working with the American Astronomical Society on trying to really figure out how to fix that issue. They've been working with the Vera Rubin Observatory to trying to fix that issue, and it sounds like they're getting somewhere. But while the orbit is being raised, the Starlink orbit is really low for the first couple of weeks, and it's actually quite a spectacle. If you go to starlink.com and you sign up to receive notifications for when the Starlink satellites are in your area, you can actually go outside, look up, and watch them. They're very, very bright before they raise their orbit. And, you know, it's something crazy to behold. I went out to the beach and watched it one night with Ryan, and I was completely amazed. It's kind of like seeing a rocket launch. It's just really strange to see a human-made spectacle that reminds you of some kind of astronomical spectacle. It's hard to describe. And then Roadkill, where can you see the videos? We'll be posting them all to our YouTube channel right here. So if you want to subscribe and click the bell. And our Patreon supporters actually get first access to all of this stuff. And Ryan really shares a lot more behind the scenes methods for how he captures this stuff. So that's patreon.com/cosmic perspective if you want early access, if you just want to support what we do. It's just the two of us completely in love with this thing and desperate to transport you all here and always trying to improve that. So we'll keep doing it. We got about, 3-4 launches a month typically here, which is crazy. Next really big one is the Mars 2020 rover. That's the Perseverance rover. Will be launching from here on July 20th. I cannot wait. I have been thinking about that for years. I don't know if we'll film the sunrise just because we haven't slept very much. So we might take a nap between now and getting the remote cameras. But we'll definitely be doing more sunrise live streams in the near future. So I'll just keep talking while I help my buddy out here as we pack up. I'm not sure why. SkySat launched. Awesome! So they got to see the deployment. Oh, cool. Thanks, Roadkill. Man, Tim is awesome. So Tim, the Everyday Astronaut, is the reason that we have that telescope. He set up the partnership with OPT Telescopes. Scott Ferguson at Astronomy Live is the one who programmed the interface for the flight simulator controls, the joystick controls. And gosh, we loved him. I know he pulled a double header tonight. He covered the Rocket Lab launch, and I believe he covered this one as well. Oopsies. So he is a beast. What a beautiful friend. All right, folks, we have to pack up, and I am so grateful for all of you. I'm so glad you are all here. Thank you for spending some time with us. We will see you next time. Want to say goodbye?
Bye, guys.
Over here, can they see us? Bye.
Bye, guys. See ya.
See ya. Have a great night, or day, morning, whatever it is, wherever you are.
So... Oh, did you close the viewer?
Nope, it's right here.
Wait.
Oh, I did, because the audio was coming through twice, but give me just a second. I guess I could just keep that open instead.
You can just turn that one down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.